Yeah. Hi, this is Sandan from hSenid Mobile, and I'll be talking to Harsha today about one of the most disruptive technologies, that's cloud computing. And today we'll be talking about the influence that the cloud computing is making on the operators, or more precisely the mobile operators. So there are plenty of platforms on a mobile operator network. So one of the important platforms out there is the service delivery platform. So we need to consider whether if a service delivery platform can be hosted on a cloud. So I would like to ask Harsha whether if this concept of hosting service delivery platforms on the cloud, is that realistic?
Yes, Anthony. Now this has been there for a long period. If you look at Amazon's EC2, it's a huge success, and a lot of people are developing applications on Amazon EC2 cloud now. And Google has introduced their Google App Engine, which is another platform as service for web application development, and that is also a huge success. So we can say now, as it is right now, SDP is not a PaaS service for telcos as it is now. But I think in the future, SDP, if we expose it as a cloud platform, we can reap huge benefits by adopting internet kind of VAS model, where software developers come and develop innovative and creative new applications on SDP cloud platforms.
This is, as I understand from your explanation, this gives an interesting value proposition for the operators. Now this would give an opportunity for the operator to introduce service creation environments to their network without incurring a capital expenditure. In turn, they'll of course incur a continuing operational expenditure, but that operational expenditure will also depend on the consumption of resources. They will be paying for what they use. So in a way that will help them to smooth out and mitigate the risk of fluctuations in the demand patterns. So that is going to be a huge benefit from the operator perspective. Now, when we talk about this concept of having cloud-enabled SDPs, as you said, one of the questions that comes to my mind is, if you host any SDP, let's take a case of a traditional SDP. If I take that traditional SDP and host it on a cloud, do you think that it can be referred as a cloud-enabled SDP?
Now the key components of a cloud infrastructure is one is virtualization, other one is elasticity, next one is multi-tenancy. And when it comes to PaaS platforms, the key component is elasticity, where you have thousands of applications, and those applications consume non-constant load. So load varies all the time. And how the SDP as a cloud platform utilizes elasticity of the cloud platform. When demand increases, and give the resources back to the cloud when demand goes down is the key here. Now, if the SDP has not been designed and architected in such a way where it cannot use the elasticity of the cloud, it is not a cloud platform. So we have to make sure that when we are going for a cloud strategy using an SDP, the cloud SDP is architected in such a way to handle that demand in an elastic manner. That's the key.
So that means any SDP out there cannot be referred as a cloud-enabled SDP. And if you want to refer something as a cloud-enabled SDP, it should harness the power of the cloud. So all in all, now as I understand from your explanation, now this concept of deploying the SDP on the cloud with proper real cloud-enabled SDPs will give a unique advantage for the operator, the developers, and the subscriber base in turn, where they can roll out applications very fast and thereby bringing down the cost and also in the meantime keeping the costs down and giving a better time to market. So it's an interesting thing. Thank you, Harsha.
His voice is also